As a Berkeley alum, I'm exceptionally proud of the partnership between my alma mater and Abbott. The power behind the thought leadership from Berkeley, combined with the talent and grit of our employees going through these specially curated programs, has resulted in new thinking, higher aspirations, and greater achievement.
The Leader in Lifelong Learning Award recognizes one organization annually from the corporate, government, or university sectors. We chose Abbott as the recipient of our 2020 Leader in Lifelong Learning.
What I felt about Abbott made them most deserving for this award is their commitment to their team, to their people. They really see their employees and their leaders, as people, and they care about them.
In addition to what they do with UC Berkeley, there is a culture of lifelong learning at Abbott.
The partnership that we have with Abbott really is a true partnership of trust and collaboration, which makes it just a ton of fun. What's been really great is to see how mission-driven of an organization they are and how the leaders in the company are.
What inspired Abbott to reach out to Berkeley for this partnership was the realization that if we were to carry on with the business success that we've been seeing as part of diabetes care, we really needed access to some world-class independent thinking, and had the realization that facility and a function was available to us on our doorstep with Berkeley.
At Berkeley Haas, we have the unique opportunity to directly impact business and society through learning development and programs that span all the way from the undergraduate to the graduate level, and as well at the executive level.
What has been unique about working with Berkeley is that they spend a significant amount of time in understanding our unique needs. They make effort to understand our customers and our market landscape. There is no cookie-cutter approach involved with Berkeley. They made a customized learning program that met the needs of our management team and was very well received.
In the executive learning space, the next step for Abbott is to truly develop global leadership capability. That is connecting with teams in different geographies and driving results from those teams.
For Exec Ed, we embody students always, which is another way of saying lifelong learning. So this is our opportunity, this Leader in Lifelong Learning Award, to both celebrate our impact on business and society through and with our company clients.
Access to world-class faculty. I mean, it's no secret that Berkeley has the most Nobel Prize winners of any public institution. And when you're talking about our type of business, people that are really experts at what they're doing is very, very important.
I would hope that anybody participating in one of our programs would come away, as I like to say, heads in, hands on, feet first. In other words, they come out with an opportunity to apply some of the frameworks and tools that I and my colleagues share with them during our time together. The goal is to create value, and to create value in whichever capacity one of our participants' job takes them into.
Lifelong learning is never to be satisfied with the degrees I have, with the certifications and the courses that I have attended. It means in my day-to-day life, I'm looking for those aha moments where I can better myself as a leader and can produce more value for the customers that I strive to serve.
Abbott most exemplify the principle of questioning the status quo. We exist in order to fulfill unmet medical needs, and that means every day to challenge the status quo.
The program design process with Abbott has been extremely collaborative, which is fun, and I also think it really helps with the outcome, right? So when we just go in with our content, it can be great, but when we have that collaboration with the client, it's amazing, right? Because we need to understand what's happening in the business. What are the challenges?
Abbott is driven to help people around the world live life to the fullest. That requires our scientists, our manufacturing experts, our marketing leaders, everyone really, to have the ability to see the world as we want it to be, and then create that reality. Our many innovations have come from questioning what exists and asking, how could it be better?
There is a culture of lifelong learning at Abbott, and it's felt by those that are being onboarded through to the CEO and other senior executives in both HR and the business units.
Abbott's participants are obviously incredibly motivated by what they do. They are engaged, they're enthusiastic, they're creative, they're fun, but they're also very serious because the work that Abbott is doing, particularly ADC, is itself so phenomenally serious. They understand that if Abbott is doing its job, more people in the world are going to have more information, more confidence, and more control over how to deal with, as best they can, this disease.
We knew that we were setting out to do something that had never been done before in the world of diabetes. We knew that for us to help every single person around the globe with diabetes live their best life, we needed people that had the courage, the inspiration, and the desire to help people at the scale that you see at UC Berkeley. Really a phenomenal group of people, and we couldn't have picked better partners.
They are the leading brains, but at the same time, very nice people to work with.
My favourite moment from a recent Berkeley programme was when we heard the reflections of the participants, and they were so glad in this virtual environment to be able to tap into small group chats and have open discussions with colleagues they hadn't seen for multiple months. This was extremely valuable to me and to them.
When you're going through tough times that we've been through, you clearly want to learn. Perhaps more importantly, when you've had success and the danger of complacency can creep in, the realization that you always need to learn to build on that success, to evolve your thinking, to understand that what brought you here may not take you further forward. Those concepts, I think, are what lifelong learning is for us and why it's so valuable to work with UC Berkeley on these programs.
Everyone at Abbott has to question our known reality and figure out how to make it better.
It was so inspiring to learn of all the programs and engagement from Abbott, especially during these incredibly challenging times. And I am so proud of Abbott for entrusting Haas on this incredible journey we call lifelong learning. Thank you, Abbott, for being a trusted partner for Berkeley Executive Education and the Haas School of Business.
At Abbott, we're committed to employee development, and the relationship with Berkeley is one such example.